Hi guys.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing?
Hey, we're here. So today, right? We're gonna talk to you about this topic that is really dear to our hearts. Okay. So before we start, I just want to give a little intro that I came from Ghana. Okay. And we have a lot of people like me that travel from African country, to the United States or to, Europe somewhere. Okay. Just for greener pastures or, you know, just to look for a better life. Right.
Yeah.
But when we come here, after some time, you want to go back. At least some of us feel that way, right? But if you don't feel that way, and everybody's different, we understand, right? Everybody's different. But we want to give 5 reasons why you should go back
Yeah.
to where you came from. Okay.
Yes.
So, Bay is not a Ghanaian. I mean, those that are familiar with the channel know that Bay is not a Ghanaian. He's an American, but he has been to Ghana. So he also has his own points that he's gonna give out of the 5. So we're gonna give 5 reasons why when you travel from your country, like Ghana, where I come from, the reason why you should go back. You know. Um, so Bay is gonna start.
Yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, just like what Bay said, 5 reasons why y'all should relocate to Ghana. I'm gonna tell you. Well, I got one right here. It's definitely freedom. I mean, really, freedom. Freedom is really freedom is really it. The first time that I went to Ghana, just being there those 3 weeks. Now you may say, "Oh, it ain't really nothing. It's not much." I'm telling you from my own experience. When I came to Ghana, it was just a beautiful, lovely experience. When I got there, everything was just like, man, like you could feel the freedom. You could really feel the freedom of independency. You feel the freedom of not being looked at in a funny way. You could it's there's no racism. You know what I mean? There's no racism. You know what I mean? And you can take it from me. Those that know what I'm talking about, you can take it from me. When you go to Ghana, you go and feel a very nice, deep breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air. I think that's the best word to put it. A breath of fresh air. When you from here in America, those that know what I'm talking about, when you from here in America, we kind of know what we all been going through. Those that's like me, everybody know the racism is very extreme here in this country. And when you go to Ghana, you feel a sense of belonging, sense of peace, pasture, and like I said, freedom is definitely what it is. It's freedom because you are able to just live freely without being bombarded or discriminated by another race or anything like that. So it is definitely freedom. I recommend it 1,000%. So those that know what I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure you could kind of relate to what I'm saying. I'm not here to bring no negative stuff, but I'm here to bring truth, and this is all truth right here. So you could take it from what I say. So that's just one of my points right there. Freedom is definitely what it is. You're gonna get freedom when you cross over to Ghana. You're gonna get freedom. You know what I mean? You're going back to your roots, ancestors or those that know what I'm saying, or even if it's not your roots, you know what I mean? You're still going back to a land where you're welcome. You're being welcomed by beautiful, lovely people. You can't beat that. It's freedom. Take it from me. It's freedom. So I recommend it to relocate to Ghana, and you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's just one point right there. So definitely.
Okay, so number 2. Number
Two.
2.
And two. See that? See, she got 2. I got 1. She got 2 for what?
So I take good food. Okay, I love food. Bay loves food too.
I love food. You saying you like food?
Yeah, you love
No,
food
no. See,
even
I
more.
like to eat. You know what I'm saying? I like to eat good food. So yeah, I had to throw that out there. But yeah, go ahead. You go
Right. So that's good food, right? So coming from Ghana to here, I see that vast difference. Okay.
Yeah.
So in Ghana we grow our food, or even if you go to the market, right? What you buy is fresh foods like tomatoes, like onions, like all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's fresh food and it's cheap. I mean cheap. I'll put it that way compared to what we have here, right? It's cheap. But over here, to get those fresh foods like tomatoes, those fresh produce, they're very expensive, pretty expensive, right? And it the cheap ones are all the processed foods, the bottled foods, the frozen foods that have been in the freezer or fridge for like months or years, like
Poison.
exactly not healthy at all, right? So I mean, I would take food because Ghana food or African food is very very healthy, right? Because the food we eat here is really definitely not healthy at all. Okay, they're all processed. I mean, if you're talking about, even if you want to eat that healthy, talk about like fruits, they're pretty expensive, very expensive,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, because most of them are not even grown here, they are imported, so the price is high. Whereas in Ghana, we grow it over there, so
Can't beat that.
they are, so that food, that vast difference, between price, like with price and the health of it and all that. That's the reason why I will relocate to Ghana, because I want the good food and the healthy food.
And live
Right.
longer too. You won't die out early if you was here.
And live.
Poison food.
Right,
You know,
right, because processed food is the most,
high
that's
blood pressure, diabetes,
that's
cancer,
true.
you name it.
That's true.
Gout, everything, pork. You know what I mean? Some of
Right.
the stuff. You know what I mean? Some of the
Right.
processed food
Right.
being here that they killing you here. You know what I mean? In this country, you're not gonna make it. You know what I mean? You go over there to Ghana. Just like she said, fresh food from the earth. You know what I mean? And that's what the body needs. So you want to live longer, be healthy.
Right.
You know.
Right. Right. Number 3, B.
Number 3, old age. Old age. So I take this one, number 3. So old age. I recommend to relocate to Ghana because when you old or when you in the older when you like in your 60s or 70s, you have more better chance of having much of a great time over there in Ghana, because when you over there it's family oriented over there in Ghana, and you won't be just cooped up somewhere alone in a convalescent home. You know what I'm saying? They do that here in this country. If you in your 60s or 70s years old, what life would you be living if you was here in this country? You know what I mean? Because
Lonely life.
lonely life, your kids is not really with you, your grandkids not with you. It's not really a good way to go or to start. You know what I mean? But if you're in Ghana, there's you got your kids, your grandkids, they all gather together, family oriented. That keeps you young. That keeps
true.
you living longer.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
when you
true, man.
have the old age,
Yeah.
you get to dance and party and have a good time.
That's true.
But when you over here in America, it's what I'm talking about. It's stress constantly, day after day. People die early constantly. You know what I mean? And of old age, I don't think you're gonna make it. In this country, I don't think you're gonna make it. I mean, you can make it, but it'd be loneliness. I think that's the best way. It'd be just
Right.
nothing but loneliness because everybody's dispersed. You know what I mean? Obviously in this country, but when you're in Ghana, you get a peace of mind. Number one, peace of mind, no stress, and you get to be young. It don't matter what age you are. You get to be young. You get to exercise. You get to move around. You get to eat good stuff. That's life. You get to live much longer. You got your kids with you. You got your grandkids with you, and partying and dancing. It don't even have to be a party. It's just the fact that they with you and they all together in the surrounding area, family together, oriented, and it's just old age. I recommend it in Ghana. You'll be able to live much longer. I'm telling you, much longer when you're in Ghana. Trust me.
And to add up to what Bay is saying, when you grow older here in this country, you kind of like need help with caregiving and all that. And it's
Yeah.
pretty expensive, very, very expensive. That, it's like you're going to have to hire agency, to bring you aid, to come take care of you, and they give you companion and stuff like that, right? You can't even pay them anyways. You can't even pay. Whereas if you're in your country, right, like Ghana or your African country, you have your grandkids, your children, and even other, because it's family oriented, like they said, other friends children will even be around you, right? You need help, and all you're gonna get that, right? But over here you're limited to your caregiver, and that is something you are gonna pay out of your pocket, or unless you have pretty much worked, like you have so much money in your account that everything is gonna get out of your account anyways. It's gonna go to the caregivers, so you have no leftovers for your children, like like inheritance or
Nothing.
everything
Nothing.
is gonna go into the caregiving. So growing old here is very expensive. That is if you have it, or it's really, really, and even if you have it, it's really loneliness that you don't want, that you don't
Loneliness,
want,
man.
yeah, that you don't want it. It's really serious here. So if you come here, we are leaving because of the reason like that. So if you come here from your country, we recommend that you make preparation to go back home, because of all these three things we've said. We said freedom, we said good food, and now we said during your old age, you want to be in your country.
That's it. Yeah.
Go there. Number four, we said business opportunities. So what I realized was that America or Europe or other countries are already developed. So there is limited business opportunities here. Okay, whereas somewhere like Ghana is still developing. So when it comes to business, there are a lot of rooms. And I know that people go back home, try to set up a business, and it kind of like fail or something. That I know. But if you take measures, if you learn exactly what you're gonna, not to say that those that set up the business don't know what they're doing, but what we're saying is if you take extra precautions and stuff like that, right? And then of course when you set up business, of course it's okay to fail, right? Because if that's your first attempt, it's okay to fail. That's the reason why you have to do it again and again
Okay.
till you succeed. Because a lot of businesses, those big business that we have here, like Walmart, like other big businesses, they didn't just start and it took off. They failed at some point, but then they kept going and going and going, and then it set off. So if you go to Ghana and start a business and it failed, it doesn't mean that is the end of it. You can start again, you
Keep
can
going.
try again, keep going, right? Keep going. But what we are saying is that there are a lot of business opportunities over there because the country is now developing. It is, and is developing at a faster rate. So if you're someone that is business inclined, I'm saying that because not everybody is business inclined. So if you're someone that's business inclined, right, this is the time to take advantage of it. There's a time to go back home, to start something. And it's not like you're just jumping to go home. No, as long as you can, you can talk to friends, you can go visit, or you
There's
can
nothing
go
wrong with
see
that. So
exactly.
it's always I always recommend the visit. You know what I mean?
So you definitely wanna, if you're a Ghanaian or African,
Yeah, it could be either or. Yep.
you definitely want to go back home
Hmm.
and see what's up over there in terms of businesses, because there are vast of opportunities over there. You don't want to miss it, because it will get to a time, maybe not the next 20, 50 years, maybe it's going to be the next 200 years like America is right now, but it's going to be where businesses are taken, where there's not gonna be even rooms for it. So now that we have the opportunity, let's help build our country. And one thing I know that people also talk about is the government, the government, the government. Here in America, it's developed not because of the government. It is developed because we have small businesses, a lot of small businesses going on that all of us work for. We don't work for the government.
That's
We
right.
work for the small businesses, right? So that is the same thing that we are also trying to do: go open, set up businesses in Ghana, so we can be part of the small businesses that help
Absolutely.
develop the country. So and it's good for those who want to work, and it's good for us also as entrepreneurs, right?
Yes.
So yes, so part of the reason why you want to go back home is because it has a lot of business opportunities over there as compared to the United States, or to you know other developed countries. So let's go home, go back home,
That's it. Let's go
go
back
back.
home.
Our number 5.
Is culture. Culture. This part, I take this one right here. This is the last one. So yes, I recommend to relocate to Ghana because there's culture. There's
Rich,
culture over
very
there.
rich culture.
Rich culture. I mean,
Right.
it's not like here. Like, you know what I mean? It's rich culture. Like here,
You don't even know who
you
you
don't know.
are.
You don't know who you is.
Right.
You don't know who you is. You don't know who you is here. You know what I mean? And but when
Your
you go to
children
Ghana,
don't know who they are exactly.
yeah. But when
But
you go back home to the motherland, when you go back home to Ghana, you know who you are. You know what I mean? You got your roots and ancestors, descendants, and it's like you home. You know what I mean? Like I said previous, when you go back home, you are being welcomed by people, and it's not just people; it's your own melanated people. Welcome you here. They see you see them. Y'all the same. You know what I mean? Y'all welcome each other, brothers and sisters. They welcome each other. You know what I mean? It's not like here. Here, you don't get that here. Obviously, you don't. Whenever you never get that here. Welcome in, and nobody cares. You know what I mean? Here, but when you go back home to Ghana, everybody want to be your friend. Everybody want to do something for you. The love and respect is just highly great over there. And like I said, the culture is beautiful, and you know who you are. You have a sense of belonging, of belongings when you go to Ghana. Your spirit, you can feel it. It changes you into a much better person, a much better individual. Um, there's no stress involved and stuff like that. There's nothing involved, man. It's nothing involved. It's beautiful. It's like a land flowing with milk and honey, like it said in the Bible. It is a paradise, a rich cultural background. It's a beautiful land that you want to go to live. Just settle off. You know what I mean? It's a place you want to go. So I recommend those that want to relocate, go to Ghana. You're gonna get your culture. You're gonna get who you is, and stuff like that. And like I said, there's beautiful melanated people there, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful when you go. Believe me, it's beautiful. You know what I mean? Take it from me, it's beautiful. And those 3 weeks have paid the ultimate price, and I love it. And I thank God I went because it was a beautiful land to go, beautiful people over there. They welcome me, and you see it for yourself. Listen, you don't have to take what I say. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a man talking. But really, I recommend for you to do your own research. I recommend it. Do your own research. Go for yourself. You know what I mean? All those that hear me, go for yourself. See it as what you see it as yourself. You don't have to just take just some guy on a video telling you. You know what I mean? Go for yourself. No, I'm serious. Just go for yourself. I don't want to be that guy persuading, convincing people. I really want them to see it for themselves. I'm just here to encourage my viewers to relocate to Ghana because it's a beautiful place. But if you want to do your own investigation, I recommend it. I recommend to investigate yourself. Check it out. Go for yourself. See, it's going to be good and bad everywhere you go. Yes, but you will face more good in Ghana versus bad. That's the point I bring home. Because the racism is very strong here. It's very strong. I could go all day on it. You know what I mean? But we're not here to talk about racism. We're here to talk about the culture. The culture is beautiful. Go and see it for yourself. It's a beautiful land. And you will see your culture. You will see who you is. You be like I said, you become a new person, a better you, a better version of yourself, better person. You
You're
will see.
always happy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You happy. You partying. You dancing. You enjoying. It's no stress. You won't even know what that's like.
Yeah.
You won't even know what that feels like to be stressed out. Yeah. If you have your own business, like Bay said, the capital's there. You have your own business and make the money. That's it. And you launch off from there. You launch off from there, and that's all it is. It just takes that. But like I said, y'all do your own research. Go check it out and see what it is, and then and let me know what y'all think. You know what I mean? But I just recommend my viewers to go relocate to Ghana. That's a happy life. You will live a happier life if you go there. So, yeah.
So to recap everything, we are gonna just state the 5 things that we said. We said you want to relocate to Ghana or relocate back to where you came from because of 1, freedom, because of 2, good food,
healthy good food,
right? Because old age.
You won't die early. You will live much longer. much longer. Oh my goodness.
Right. Right. Because of business opportunities.
You could be your own boss.
That's right.
You could be your own boss.
That's right.
Can't beat that.
That's right. And then because of culture.
You find out who you is.
That's right.
You go back to your roots. You can't beat that.
That's right.
You're going back to the motherland where your own people, your own melanated people welcome you. Come on. Your brothers and sisters welcome you. Come on. You tell me, y'all. Do y'all get that here? Tell me. Be honest. Do you get that here? Do you get welcome in here? Nah. But anyhow, I ain't going. If you need me to talk, I talk all day about this. And we're not here to discuss that. We'll leave that alone. We're here to talk about the 5 points of why we should relocate to Ghana.
Right. Right. So all that we've said, we know there are so many points, so many reasons why, we should go back where we come from, where I come from, not Babe, but at least me and him is going, right? So if you have additional points, please leave it in the comments below.
Leave it in the comments.
Because that would help someone also read in, the comments and all that. So, so... Yay.
We love y'all. We love y'all very much, and we really appreciate all the support and help y'all did. And this is why we just want to admonish and encourage those that is really looking to live a much better life and to live a good life and a cultural life. These are the 5 points that we recommend to go to Ghana, because home, like I said, you can't beat going home. You can't beat being welcomed by your own people, melanated people. So it's a beautiful place. I recommend to go. Beautiful land. What am I saying? Place. Beautiful land. Go to your land and you're going to feel a difference.
Right.
Huge difference.
Right. Go eat good. Go eat good. Go
longer.
Eat fresh food.
Eat good, healthy food and live
fresh
longer.
Food. Right.
That's right.
Bye, guys.
Y'all take care of yourself, right? We see y'all next time.
Right.
Y'all stay blessed. Stay happy. Love one another. Stay good. Stay up. See y'all later.
I'm dreaming in dreams bigger than me, taking my time, giving to me, paint my life into a masterpiece, coloring it how I want it to be. Won't stop till I see what I want to see.